This is Hamburg's first cycle highway. Well, the first 800 meters of it. It literally ends in stones. This video is about why this might be Hamburg's best cycleway, why it packs loads of problems and what the plans are for the future. To explain, let's have a look at the map. We are in the former industrial port area of Hamburg, a district of Hamburg, quite far away from the center, south of the Elbe. And 100 years ago, Hamburg was its own quite significant city with town center, large train station and of course a thriving port. With the large container port of Hamburg, this area is being redeveloped in the recent years. Today the entire district has over 176,000 residents. While the district is served by a train line every 5 minutes, the city also wants to upgrade its bicycle network in the south. The Velo routes shall be high quality routes through the city with fast and direct connections and prioritization for bicycles. Today this is a network with many holes and various quality. These 800 meters are among the best. There is a 4 meter wide paved cycleway separated from cars and pedestrians by a curb or greenery, and a clear prioritization on intersections and driveways with car lanes being raised. Compared to before, this is a heaven for cyclists. And of course, the city celebrates. But when you start riding here, you notice a few problems. As you may have noticed on the map, this area is surrounded on all sides by water, railroads and major roads. This means you have to cross these barriers if you want to cycle here, but there are hardly any crossings. Okay, from the north there is the beautiful Alte Harburger Elbbrücke, which has been converted for bicycle and pedestrian traffic. Then you are thrown onto this wide road with lots of heavy truck traffic. On the other side of the road you are literally dumped on a set of rocks. You have to find your way through high-speed truck and car traffic and take a huge detour to cross the railroad to get to some dedicated bike lanes. If you want to get to the populated areas on the other side of the railroad, this is hardly an option. The other option is to turn left here, right on this narrow combined two-way pedestrian and bike path, make a sharp left turn into this tunnel that is often flooded and has all sorts of conflicts between pedestrians and bikes, and finally get your guts shaken out on the worst possible cobblestone pavement. And yes, this is the official and only way to cross the railroad here by bike. So the quality of the praised bicycle highway has declined a bit. So, what's the solution? I think nobody knows. There has been talk of a huge multi-million euro bridge connecting the center to the harbor. And the problems to the west are being discussed by the city council, but certainly there will be no improvement in the next few years. On the northeast side, construction has begun on a roundabout to replace this unnecessarily large intersection. 2 more roundabouts are planned and bicycles are going to be separated from car traffic on the 4 meter cycleway all the way to the bridge. On the other side of the bridge you already have a fast connection through a park with only minor issues. But even when all the construction is done, it is far-fetched to call this a bicycle highway if it does not properly connect to any real destinations. And this is just one of many examples in the city. I know it is a complex task to separate different modes of transport and you cannot build a network overnight. Most of what is built is great and the residents really want this change. But in Germany it just takes time and seemingly a lot of planning.